Machiavelli Mills TV here, man. I don't care what nobody says. I enjoyed the 2019 version of The Lion King. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Seriously. Me, as a kid, first of all, Lion King came out in 1994. I was born in 1993. So I got around to seeing The Lion King when I was about 4 or 5. So 97, 98 was when I was like watching The Lion King all the time. My mother had bought me and my sister the movie on VHS, right? So I fell in love with the movie since a small kid, right? So going into this version, everybody said if it didn't come on right, we weren't going to give it a chance. They like, look, if it don't come on the same way as the 1994 version does, it's over with, it's a wrap. And sure enough, the 2019 remake started off, I said, oh yeah, we in here. I looked at my lady, I'm looking like, yeah, we in here, man. I felt the chills when I heard that verse come on. Even how everything started off. In the 1994 version, you see ants running along a tree branch, and then you see the zebras and antelopes and stuff running. This exact same way. And this remake, man, the exact same way. Let me just say this too. The graphics are incredible in this film. They're incredible. I really, really liked how this film looked. Because me, you know, as a kid, you really look for that nostalgic feeling. You looking like, man, I really want to see how it looks, but I really want it to look good. It looked good. It looked great, matter of fact. It looked great. When we see Rafiki get Simba, lead him to the edge of Pride Rock and lift him up so all the animals, all the kingdom can see him, and then smear the little red stuff all over his forehead. That was dope. Like, I was really feeling that scene. I'm like, man, the Circle of Life, how it was sounding. The Circle of Life was sounding amazing. It sounded great, man. It sounded great for real. Like, me and my lady, we looking like, man, this sounds good. And then, I think what people's problem is that when you have a remake, you're expecting it to be exactly like the first version. You're expecting it to be exactly like that first version, especially when it's something that is near and dear to your heart. So you're expecting everything to be done the exact same way. You want everything to be said the exact same way. And sometimes I find myself doing that as well. But for this version, it's dope. It's dope, man. I enjoyed the singing in it. Now, I will say I wanted some more passion when I heard Be Prepared. When I heard Scar sing that, I wanted some more passion, and, you know, I wanted him to sound more emphatic. At the end, he hit the little Be Prepared note, but I still felt like in the 1994 version, he sounded a little more passionate singing that one. But from my end, I thought it was great from front to back. We all know the plot of the story. We all know it. You know, this is the thing. So I think people had a problem with, and I will address this too. I think people had a problem with, I guess it was a lack of passion in some of the parts. For example, Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, playing the adult version of Simba. It was some parts where you wanted him to be more emphatic, more passionate, especially with him taking back Pride Rock. You want him to say things more emphatic and more passionately. And look, I'm gonna say this too. But I still think he did a great job. I seriously think he still did a great job. It was just some points where we wanted him to sound a little bit more passionate, a little bit more passion from him. And this is my critique. Because I love Beyonce. I think she's a beautiful woman, a great talent, and a tremendous talent. Tremendous. Singing, performing, one of the greatest performers of our time, of my time. I'm 26 years old. One of the greatest performers of my time. She's great. But to me, when her voicing Nala, at certain points, it sounded like she was just reading lines and it's a difference. Like, if I can feel what you're saying, I can feel what you're saying. And a lot of times with Beyonce playing Nala, I didn't feel everything she was saying. I didn't feel it. It didn't sound as convincing as some of the other characters were. Like, I enjoyed the people that played Timon and Pumbaa. What is it, Eichner and Seth Rogen played? Billy Eichner played Timon, Seth Rogen played Pumbaa. Zazu, John Oliver, I thought that was great. Like, Zazu telling the joke about he had a cousin and thought he was a woodpecker and all of that. That was dope. That was cool. I enjoyed. Look, they brought back James Earl Jones, man. Simba, you deliberately disobeyed me, and what's worse, you put Nala in danger. Like for real. I had to have James Earl Jones. Thank the Lord he's still with us today so he can play Mufasa. I thought he was dope too. But they didn't, man, I really wanted the original Rafiki, the guy that originally played Rafiki. I'm losing his name right now, man. But I know he passed away not too long ago. So, was it long ago? I don't know. When did he play that? Let me see. Rafiki voice in 1994 movie. Let's see who that was. Yeah. Robert. Is he still living? Nah, he passed away as I thought he did. He was an American act. He was an actor. He played in all them Benson and stuff like that. He passed away in 2017 and 89. Right. So he did pass away. Now I missed his voicing of Rafiki. But man, I thought it was dope, man. I thought it was great. It looked great. They told the story for the most part exactly how it was done. Exactly how it was done. I loved them singing I Just Can't Wait to Be King. I love that. I love the Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Like, and Beyonce knows she can sing for real, so that was great. She's singing it. Can you feel the love tonight? Whatever the little run she went on. I thought that it was great. It was absolutely great. I enjoyed this film, and I don't know what everybody else is really like. What's their nitpicks and flaws about it? But I know mine was just some parts from Simba like Passion. Some parts from Nala. I didn't really particularly like Beyonce's performance like that. No, it's like I'm a big fan of Beyonce. I think Beyonce's dope, but I didn't think she really gave the best performance I think she could have with this one. But overall, man, it was great, man. I think if you were just seeing Lion King for the first time and this was your introduction to Lion King, you would love it. You would absolutely love it. But I think because a lot of this is something that is embedded in a lot of our hearts. So when we going into this film, we're expecting the exact same way. Like, we expecting the exact same way from everything. We want to hear Whoopi Goldberg playing Shinzi, the hyena, right? You have Florence Kasumba. I believe that's how you pronounce her name, is playing Shinzi. This is acting as Shinzi this time. We used to hearing those unique voices at all times. So that's what I think people are stuck on. But other than that, like, as far as how it looked, the plot was still dope. I still think actors did a great job, a very solid job. For the most part, I really do. I don't understand what is the flack and flaw with it. The same way I enjoyed the recent Shaft. I thought it was dope. Like, but when you have a franchise that is iconic and done so, you know, this is a part of people's childhood. People expect it to be a certain way, and when it's not, they're pissed off. But to me, like, that introduction was everything. When it first come on, everything. The scene with Scar and Simba fighting, thought that was done brilliantly. I really did. I truly did. I don't even know. I haven't watched any other reviews. I don't know how anybody else felt about it. But it looked great to me. I don't know what everybody's flaw is for real, but I enjoyed it thoroughly enjoyed this movie. My daughter has never seen The Lion King before, so I'm gonna take her to see it as well. You know, me and my lady went with each other by ourselves because Friday we just, you know, getting off of work, we want to enjoy the film. But my daughter has never seen it, so I'm gonna let her check it out and see what she thinks. She's never seen the 1994 version, so I'm gonna see how she likes it. She's old enough to know and can really give a solid critique if she enjoyed the movie, because she does on other films that she saw. She said, because she told me Aladdin was it was okay. I didn't see Aladdin. It could have been dope, but she said it was okay. So I know she's an objective person. She's not going to just say things are good just because. But for me, I thought it was dope. I thought it was great. Again, Timon and Pumbaa, like, they what is it? Comedic relief? Is that how you say it? Not comic relief, comedic relief. And timing? Excellent. This film has is a $250 million budget is what I'm looking at. It's a lot of money, but well worth it. I think that if you all really want to capture that feeling of the old, like, if you really want to capture feeling how you felt when you watched Lion King, I think you still can watch this and capture those feelings. Again, some parts can fall off a little bit, can be a little flat, certain areas, but not a lot. Not a lot, man. Watch The Lion King, man. It's great. Peace.